Good morning, Mordecars. Today is July 1st. The challenge for the day. What can we do to make a strong first impression on our guest? Email me your ideas on how we can stand out to our guests by communicating to them that they are appreciated and valued. We want to reaffirm to our guests that they made the right choice by coming to Motorcars for their automotive needs. The $4 bills are the $2 bills. We gave up 4 more of them. And first one goes to Susan in the office. Lusty Wrench has been a parts customer of ours both sides of the street since Honda was on Lee Road. Several weeks ago, Ion from Lusty Wrench called rather upset, maybe partially confused by the look of the new dealer track receivable statement, or the change in invoice numbering, or the many statements he received. I overheard Susan on the phone with him that day, and she was very professional, explaining the what and why, and reassuring that his business was important to us. What she did was first thing she did was her job. Second, she knows and demonstrates that a customer retention is a process that each of us can have a positive effect upon the customers that can be wow, and we can wow them by many things, large or small. In this case, it was by following through on his concerns. Our customer feels that he is important and that his business matters to Motorcars. The second one was given out by Keith Gary. I gave my $2 bill to Nikki, who has been a wonderful person since the day she was hired. She goes out of her way to make a positive impact on every customer and employee she meets. Under great pressure, Nikki communicated to a customer that certain diagnosis made on their vehicle was wrong and resolved the situation without incident. Nikki is more than an employee. She's part of the family. Good job, Nikki. Good morning, Mr. Guile. I give my $2 bill to Denise, the downtown service center. A customer came in for work on his pickup truck, thinking he was at a Firestone center that he had made an appointment with. I watched Denise at first try to help the customer figure out where he was actually supposed to be, then watched as she helped him as she sold him on keeping the truck with her and let Motorcars do the work, therefore obtaining a new customer. Great job, Denise. And the last one was Scott Shalinsky gave to Charlie. I got my $2 bill to our parts driver, Charlie. Last week I coated a lock cylinder for a customer late in the day. The customer was desperate to get this part installed because he was going on a vacation. It was after 4 p.m. we had no way of getting the part to him. Charlie had finished his work for the day and without hesitating volunteered to drop the part off on his way home. Maybe it sounds like a little small thing to most of us, but to the customer's view, it was huge. We were their hero that afternoon. We made their day. Well, I'd like to say thanks for everybody. We gave about 34 $2 bills, and I think it was a great project because it got us all looking at what our fellow employees do. Because I think throughout the course of the day we do a lot for our customers, and I think it was a way of noticing it and congratulating the people for that. Remember, if you didn't give your $2 bill out to somebody, return it back to your manager. And hope we'll try this program again because, like I said, I think it was a huge success, and I always carry a $2 bill in my wallet for good luck. And so hopefully that all the employees that got the $2 bills will carry them in their wallet as remembrance of how they wowed a customer and continue to look for ways to wow customers, and also hopefully bring them good luck. This day in history, 1863, the Battle of Gettysburg, which marked the turning point in the Civil War, began. 1943, income tax withholding began in the United States. In 1997, after 156 years of British colonial rule, Hong Kong was returned to China. Anniversaries: John Davis at Honda, he's celebrating his 17th year at Motorcars, and Brad Bird, the parts manager at Toyota, is celebrating his 10th. So congratulations, guys. Surveys: the Honda sales department did a great job last month, getting 35 reviews. Thanks, Brian, for the job you did supporting the program. New hires: my niece's son, Zach, is coming to workforce for the summer. He just graduated from high school in Virginia, and he'll be going to James Madison for college in the fall. And so welcome, Zach. Upcoming events, we have 2 requests. One from Gloria, and Gloria says, I belong to St. Joe's Byzantine Church in Brecksville, Ohio. Every Saturday morning, the Ladies Guild and the Men's Club get together to make 200 or more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the homeless men shelter in Lakeside Road in Cleveland, and we deliver and feed these men. I'm wondering if for the month of July, if we could have a drive to collect jars of peanut butter and jelly and donate them to the church to help with the cost. Just a thought. Let me know what you can think. Well, Gloria did a great job supporting Gina's program with hats, and I like to support her with this. And so we're going to have a car in the showroom on each side of the street where you can deposit jars of peanut butter and jars of jelly, for the homeless people. So I think that's a good idea. The second request we have is, this is from Steve, the service manager at Toyota. I have a friend who has a 4-year-old who is sick with cancer. He has asked for $1 million birthday cards for his birthday. So far, he has almost 5,000. His birthday was June 30th on Sunday. Can you ask the Motor Cars Associates to please send a card to, and his name is Gabe Rooker, Rooker, at Post Office Box 403, Amherst, Ohio 44001. That's Gabe Rooker at Post Office Box 403, Amherst, Ohio 44001. If you have any questions on it, you can contact Steve. But I'd encourage everybody just to take a few minutes and send Gabe a birthday card. I think would mean a whole lot to him. So I would definitely agree with that one. Tip of the day. The last week I talked about the 4 customer service objectives. 1, make the customers feel important. 2, make the customers feel special. And 3, make the customers feel cared for. 4, make the customers feel at home. Our objective for the week was to come up with 5 things that we could do to differentiate us from our competition. Those 5 things we came up throughout the week were: set up a new program for service writers, send out a handwritten note, thank you notes, and birthday cards, create a better hiring and orientation program for new hires. And I've already had 4 people volunteer for this program: Chuck Lamb, Brian Zint, Robbie Bauman, and Kevin Clarity. And anybody else would like to be on that program, please let me know. And 4th, 1-hour delivery, and 5, use of the delivery bays. And so I encourage anybody that would like to get on one of these programs, email me and we'll get you put on one of them. And I think that if everybody puts some effort in, we can really come up with some great ideas to wow customers and differentiate us from everybody else. All-star of the day. Brian Kramer, a valet at the Toyota store. I was walking back to my office and I noticed that Brian was running to a car in the 85-degree weather outside. He was running outside to get a customer car. And that's what I like to see, is the valets hustling like that. And thanks a lot, Brian. Great job. And thank you, everybody. And let's have a great day today, okay?